We sail. We have some 2 knots over ground. We have course 300. This is appreciated to gain a distance of between 3 and 4 miles to the coast. We are gonna stick to this distance as long as we are in Cuban territories, but of course we don't go in any ports anymore because we are not allowed. This is due to the fact that we actually already exited the country. For the trip to Mexico, I counted some 3 days for the Cuban territories and some 3 days for the crossing of the Yucatan Channel. Should make 6 to 7 days. Now, I shouldn't be too disappointed if it indeed becomes twice as long. So, 14 days, but we arrive in one piece, healthy, all parts good, all people good, and we can start the next episode of our life. So, this is Captain Ron, sailing vessel MON RêVE, the tip of Veradero, Cuba, going westwards. Hello dear people, this is Captain Ron on June 17th, about 8 AM. We had a massive storm yesterday blowing, but in our favor. All sails were down. Everything survived except for the sail head puller or trimmer. This broke off at the front sail, but now simply continued to sail with collapsed sail top. We have all 3 sails up. I'll show you short. The last one you can't see, but that's it. The sun is now about slowly to set at the end of day 2. We had a little wind, maybe 2 or 3 hours. This means we could go 2 or 3 knots over the ground, between 2 and 3 knots, with all 3 sails up, but with no danger for the rigging. This is good because I slowly move forward and then put a little more stress on it, a little more stress. Because yesterday night a gale hit us, but from behind in our favor, with wind and waves, and I put all sails down. With the last one, I was actually manhandling it because I first put the halyard down and then the sail head lifter. This was wrong, so it ripped off the sail head lifter. This one, which I attached to that structure like so, you know. This had 2 nails in it. 2 screws, 2 stainless screws, and I glued it with wooden glue, but it didn't last. So the second one of the big sail I pulled down today. This happened due to overforce, so I know that this system is garbage. And then I used holes. So there's a 20mm hole in that thing, also in the frontal section. Today we had only maybe 2 or 3 hours. We made maybe 10 miles, I'll check later. Yesterday in the storm, I've been riding with the bare poles, only with the rigging, and this was absolutely good to do. Put down all 3 sails, all 3 of them. I put down all 3 sails and was riding out only with the poles, which was absolutely good, especially as I don't know this rig, and it was already stressed and wanked and stuff, and were short and choppy waves, especially in front of Veradero. So yeah, yes, let's continue this, and I'll report you what's going on, of course, and in hindsight we all know a little more than before. Have a good one. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's June 18th, 9:40 AM, and we've reached La Habana. Here we go. There's a beautiful skyline. There's quite some waves going on, but no wind. And this is unfortunate. Well, it's like this. We had a couple of storms going yesterday night. We were actually in the suction zone of this storm, so we got actually sucked towards Havana and outwards, so northwards. This was a problem which we fixed now by burning about one gas tank, which is much, to get ourselves back about 2 nautical miles to the coast of Cuba and to beautiful Havana. Unfortunately, I cannot visit this beautiful town. There are so many stories, and I mean, buy puros, buy ron, listen to the music, go to Buena Vista, to this barrio and listen to the music. Hang out in a bar, have a good time, you know. At the time I'm very much under pressure, very much, and I have to get MON RêVE and myself going. We need to go to Mexico, so the next stop then will be Pinar del Rio. We are short on fuel, we are short on food, we are slowly becoming short on water. And this is the situation as of now. Let's just stick to it and see what the outcome's gonna be. So this is Havana, for your orientation. We now lowered the sails, they're all down. No more sail surface because we have wind from the west, which is not beautiful at all. The dragging anchor was first on the position on the port side, behind the boat. It dragged really hard on that anchor. You could see that, and now this anchor has moved its position to there in the water. This is the line of the anchor, the red one, and the whole vessel now is actually broadside to the wind, which is also an experience I made. Always when vessels are uncontrolled or things are uncontrolled, they go broadside to the wind. And if a kayak is uncontrolled, then it goes about 45-degree angles to the wind and takes off like very fast. And if you're a swimmer and want to get it, as I did once, you have to be very fast and after it, otherwise it's gone. It just goes. And yeah, that's it. That's a kayak. Because we have our beautiful flag here. You see? This is the flag. Boom. And this is the wind direction. Into that direction, you see? And this then means we are broadside to the wind. And the anchor keeps us from drifting too hard.
Que me